From humble beginnings in the steppes of Anatolia to ruling over 3 continents, the Ottoman Empire story reads like an epic saga. For 600 years, they shaped the world through conquest, culture, and unprecedented religious tolerance. Yet their decline would reshape the modern Middle East. Today we march into battle with the Sultans. This is the brief story of the rise of the Ottoman Empire. Picture this: 1299, a small Turkish principality on the edges of a dying Byzantine empire. Osman I, a tribal leader, has a dream of a great tree growing from his navel, its branches spreading across 3 continents. This dream would become a prophecy, shaping the future of the Ottoman Empire. Within 2 centuries, that modest principality would capture Constantinople, a city that had resisted siege for a millennium. The architect of this triumph? Mehmed II, known as the Conqueror, who at just 21 years old achieved what countless others had failed to do, forever changing history. The Ottomans didn't just conquer, they innovated. Sultan Selim I revolutionized warfare with the world's first modern standing army. The Janissaries, elite troops taken as children from Christian families and trained to serve the Sultan, became the most feared fighting force in Europe, changing the course of military history. Under Suleiman the Magnificent, the Ottoman Empire reached its golden age. His reign wasn't just about military might, it was an era of artistic, cultural, and architectural brilliance. The Ottomans preserved Greek and Roman knowledge during Europe's dark ages. Their architects created monuments that continue to inspire awe and admiration today. Consider their administrative genius. The Ottomans managed a vast empire of different religions and ethnicities through the millet system. Jews fleeing the Spanish Inquisition found refuge here. Christians held high government positions. Religious tolerance wasn't just policy, it was practical governance. It was a cornerstone of their rule. The Topkapi Palace tells its own tales of power and intrigue. The harem, far from the exotic fantasy of Western imagination, was a complex political institution. Valide sultans, mother queens, often wielded more real power than their sons. Roxolana, a slave who became Suleiman's wife, reshaped imperial politics forever. But power breeds corruption. The Sultanate of Women period saw real authority shift to the imperial harem. Janissaries, once elite troops, became a dangerous privileged class, starting riots over pay and deposing sultans at will. The empire that had once marched on Vienna began a long, slow decline. What caused this decline? Some point to technological stagnation. While Europe underwent the Industrial Revolution, the Ottomans clung to tradition. Others blame the sick man of Europe period, when European powers carved away at Ottoman territory through loans and concessions. The Young Turk Revolution of 1908 tried to modernize the empire, but it came too late. World War I proved the final blow. Siding with Germany led to devastating losses. The sick man of Europe finally succumbed, and from its ashes rose modern Turkey and much of the modern Middle East. Yet Ottoman influence persists. Their architecture dots skylines from Budapest to Baghdad. Their cuisine shaped food cultures across multiple continents. Their administrative systems influenced modern governance. Even their coffee changed the world. The first coffee houses in Europe were Ottoman-inspired. Their legacy endures. Let's delve into some lesser-known aspects. The Ottomans had the world's first military band. They pioneered early vaccination against smallpox. Their postal system was faster than European equivalents. They built the world's first animal hospitals. Their archives contain over 100 million documents. The empire's legacy remains controversial. For some, it represents a golden age of Islamic civilization and multiculturalism. For others, it's remembered as an oppressive regime. Perhaps both views hold truth. Empires rarely leave simple legacies. What fascinates you most about the Ottoman Empire? The military achievements, the cultural innovations, or the complex political intrigues? Share your thoughts below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join us in exploring more epic tales of history.